Klaviyo versus Mailchimp. Which one is best? Good day, folks, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to run through Klaviyo, a great CRM, as well as Mailchimp, which is also a great CRM. So the things you can expect in this video is the general interface of two platforms, as well as exploring the details of the campaign builder. We're also going to have a look at how the flows or the automations are built, and then we're going to have a look at some basic pricing. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us dive straight in. Firstly, having a look at Klaviyo, this is what their homepage looks like, and just a general sort of interface over here. The left-hand side has a menu, and it pretty much covers everything within the menu. One of the things that I do like about it is that if you don't want to open up everything, they have these drop-down menus over here. So if you want to jump straight into something, you can go in and then have a look at that sub-menu. So you don't have like all of these options open all the time. Another nice thing is that they do have the homepage with all your statistics on it over here, so you can see like an overview of all your data. I think that's always a good option. And then you can see up at the top they have a support button designated for email support, and this is great because you're using a new product and you want to maybe know the ins and outs of the product, and this is a great way to sort of be able to have access to further support and further help. Jumping in now to Mailchimp, as you can see over here, the menu on the left hand side also nice and neat. It's all in its own little categories, and now if you want to access any of these, you can just tap on that. You can see that there is a bunch of cool topics underneath these main topics. The thing is, unfortunately, when you actually tap on it and open it up, it does actually open up the menu. So if you can see over here, I'm opening the content tab over here, but in actual fact it's opening up the content menu, which is a little bit confusing. I'd like to sort of just stay in my home page and just sort of scroll around until I've decided what to actually choose. However, that's not such a big problem. It is easy to use, it's straightforward, and everything over here on the left hand side is ready and available. Also, one of the other things is Klaviyo does not have like one main create button. The Mailchimp homepage does have a create button. Once you tap that, you can now create emails, automations, websites, landing pages, and it also has that creative assist. So if you want to jump straight into creating, you don't want to go into a category and then start creating, you get that straight from there. Having a look at talking about creating the Klaviyo campaigns. Now, once you go into here, you can see all of your campaigns. Now, if you go over to the right hand side, you have some options. You can export all of your analytics. You can view some of your email trends, and then also there's a smart send time report. It actually gives you some reports on what times to send your emails, and then there's some archived campaigns. We're going to go ahead and tap on create campaign, and over here you can either do an email, SMS, or a push notification. We're going to go with the standard and hit email. We're going to go over now and start building an email. So the first thing you're faced with is an email name, and then you can select some tags, so when you're creating your email you can better find that email campaign. We can also now choose who to send the email to, and I think this is nice. Klaviyo has some really cool listing or segmentation options, so you can really break down very fine segments of people and email those specific people over there. So you can now choose an email list, and you can also choose a list of people that you don't want it to be sent to, and you can turn on tracking parameters as well if you'd like. Once you're done here, you can go ahead, you can tap on continue, and now you'll be able to build your content. Pretty straightforward. You have a drag and drop scenario. You also have a text only, and then an HTML where you'll be able to custom code your own email. You can now enter your subject line, your preview text, the sender's name, as well as the sender's email address. Once you're done here, we're going to hit continue and review. Klaviyo does offer a bunch of cool templates. It's quite nice. On the left hand side you have your template types, then you also have layouts, seasonal or holiday templates, and there's quite a few there. So you can go ahead, you can choose pretty much any template you'd like. So we're going to choose this one over here, and here's the nice thing about it. You can optimize it either for desktop or for mobile, and then you can say use template. And the better part of this entire experience is that now you can go ahead and you can fully customize this email and change whatever elements it is that you would like. So the main interface is the actual email itself. On the left hand side you have all your buttons, so it's relatively easy to add stuff. You can just click down and you drag it over, you can enter that in over there. Also, whatever you're clicking on, you can actually get some settings over on the left hand side, so you can change everything about that. You're going to now go ahead, you can preview and test this email, or you can tap on save, and now this email is saved. And you can actually send out this email to the email list that you selected in the beginning. Jumping over now to Mailchimp's campaigns, this page over here, again, it gives you your calendar view and a list view of all your campaigns. We can also go ahead and we can view some analytics, but right now we're going to go ahead and we're going to say create new. Now over here you can design an email, a journey, or a landing page. Right now we're going to have a look at creating an email. You can now go down here, you can edit the name of the email campaign, and then you can go ahead, you can add recipients, you can select who it's sent from, you can enter a subject line, the send time, which is great. You can schedule your email to be sent at a specific time, and then you can start designing your content. So if we're going into designing the content, having a look at how easy it is to do so, you have some templates to choose from first of all, and you can see here there's some Mailchimp templates, recently sent emails, drafts, and then you can code your own again. So having a look at some templates over here, they don't have the filter option over here, but that's fine. We can go ahead and we can see that we can choose a template over here. Again, we're having a look at the main screen, and this is now your actual email. If you're tapping on any one of the elements on the left hand side, you're brought up a few options, so you can change everything about that element. And then if you click away, you have all of these content spaces, blocks, dividers, buttons, and you can go ahead, click down, and you can just drag it over to where you want it. So now there's a button, you can click on that, you can add all your details in over there, and when you're done, you can either save and exit, you can send a test mail, you can save it as a template, or then you can just completely change the template altogether. So it's quick and easy, same as Klaviyo. It's got a pretty much similar interface. However, I do want to say that Klaviyo did offer a few more options in terms of templates. They had all those template categories, which was also very nice. We're moving on now to having a look at what options we have for flows, and over here we want to go ahead and we want to create a flow. So you can either create your own one, or you can see that there are a bunch of templates that you can use, and these are pretty much set out for e-commerce stores. There's a welcome series, abandoned cart, there's also browse abandoned, there's a customer thank you, product review, and so you can see that there are a nice bunch of templates. You can use any one of those. Again, you can go ahead and say create custom flow, and basically from here you're going to be creating it from scratch. So you're going to go ahead, we can choose one such as the standard, and it's pretty simple. From here we have a trigger. It starts off with an action, and then you have a waiting period, and then you can see over here this is what happens after that waiting period. So on the left hand side you'll have all your options, and on the main page you will see what your flow actually looks like. Going in, you can just tap down on anything and you can just drag it over and you can put it in wherever it is that you'd like, as well as clicking on the space in between to add a time delay or a conditional split or a trigger split. So it's relatively easy. All you need to be doing is dragging over and laying it down. If you want to edit any one of these blocks, you can go ahead and tap on it, and you can see over here on the left hand side it brings you up all these options. It's easy to use. I like it very much. Also, you have an analytics button. You can go ahead and have the analytics being shown over here, so you can actually see what is going on with each and every one of these emails. Going into Mailchimp now, they also have an email flow or automation as they call it over here, and you can also choose a pre-built journey or you can build one from scratch. Well, it's over here, it's a complete blank journey, so we go ahead and it says a contact is added when, and now you get to choose what happens. So signs up for an email, and then you can include the imported contacts over here. You can now save your starting point. Again, you can sort of on the left hand side see what is going on with each one of these blocks. So if you want to add in something over here, all you need to do is tap the add a journey point, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to select whatever it is. So over here we can add a time delay perhaps, and once you tap on that it'll come in over here. You can now define that time delay, and Once you tap on save, it'll be in over here. You can see that you can add in buttons, and whichever button you click on, you will be able to open that window. You can now edit the options within that window. So you can change the action in over here, and whatever you've chosen now, you can tap on save and it'll save your options. Having a look at what Klaviyo's sort of interface looks like over here and the amount of options that they have in the interface, feels to me a lot easier than what Mailchimp actually feels like. But we have one more category to explore, so let's get there. Having a look at the pricing now, both Klaviyo as well as Mailchimp both offer some really nice plans. Of course, Klaviyo offers a free plan. You are starting with 500 monthly emails. You are limited to 1,500 contact uploads, and you get 150 free SMSs, which is great. SMSs are amazing. And then you also get the email support for your first 60 days. You have two other plans over here, starting at $45, which is an email only plan, and then the addition of the $60 for an email as well as SMS plan. And what you can do over here at the top is you can change the amount of contacts that you have, and the price per month will change over here, and you can change as many SMSs that you want to send, and the price will change accordingly over here. Having a look at what Mailchimp is actually offering, they have their standard plans over here, and of course they also have a free plan. And as you can see, that they also offer 1,000 monthly email sends and a few other bits and pieces. Jumping over though now to the first paid plan, from $4.97, you can see over here that you get up to 5,000 email sends, and we're now working on 500 contact uploads. Now, to level the playing field, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it on 1,500, just as we have it here in Klaviyo, and you can see over here the standard email package is $45. Looking at Mailchimp over here, the essentials is still $9.68. Now this offers 15,000 monthly email sends, and even if you are jumping one up to the standard price plan, you're getting 18,000 mail sends and you're getting a bunch more options. So in actual fact, comparing the two options, Mailchimp does definitely have an advantage. If you're going even up to $60 in Klaviyo, you can see over here that $143 is what their premium is, and again you can see all of these wonderful features that you get, including 150,000 email sends per month. So having a look at which one wins this battle, really, to be honest, Klaviyo offers a really great interface. It's easy to use, it's easy to understand, it just makes a lot of sense. However, having a look at what Mailchimp has to offer and their usability, it's actually not that bad in comparison to Klaviyo. However, their pricing is a lot better. For $9, you get so much more than what you get for $45 when going over with Klaviyo. All in all, I'm going to have to still go ahead and say that Klaviyo is my favorite platform. It's so much easier to use. It makes me feel more comfortable. It gives me the sense of power, and it just all in all makes me feel like it's going to benefit my business rather than hinder me. There we go, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for a powerful CRM, these two are two great CRMs to go and explore. Check them out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to drop us a like. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in another awesome video. Happy email marketing, people. Goodbye.